We aren't plugged into a charity. My wife just started an Embrace Grace group, which has been fantastic for our family. But for us folks with young families, like how did you get your kids involved and at what ages? How did you know what was appropriate for service? But trying to give them that heart that you grew up with to invest in the next generation. Like, how did you get your family started in that?
Everything from, when we started the Oaks Academy, we bought this old IPS, Indianapolis Public School building. And I remember bringing my boys down and we were scrubbing stuff off the walls. We were getting it ready for painting and
Uh,
cleaning it up. And it was as Don and Mike know, it was quite a junk pile in many cases. Great bones and structure to it, but just looking at places to get them involved, not too far above their capacity, but they could scrub,
yeah.
they could work in doing manual labor, and then later on having more, intellectual kinds of things. But to start them with what's appropriate for them.
Yeah.
I remember, back to Shepherd Community, I remember Jay Height. We went out to lunch with the pastor at the time from our church and with Jay, and I asked Jay, I said, "Jay, what do you need?" And he said, one of the biggest needs we have is we need a basketball camp." This is back in the day. And so I contacted Ray Tolbert, who is a friend of mine, former star at IU and played professional basketball, and said, "Hey, will you lead a camp if we can kind of start all the other stuff around it?" And he said, "Absolutely." So we found some people in the community who just had a deep love for others who were willing to donate a large number of pairs of shoes, and we got people to donate clothes and all sorts of things. And we had our kids with my wife go and measure kids' feet size in the inner city with Shepherd. That was their first act of service.